Hello and good morning from the top of Little Adams Peak here in the jungle paradise of Ella, Sri Lanka. Today we're going to be exploring around Ella and just checking the place out and seeing what it has to offer. And this view that we have behind us right now, wow, what a way to start the day. Let's jump right in, guys, and let's enjoy Ella, Sri Lanka. Literally just seconds after I spoke to you guys, we got totally engulfed by fog. It feels like we're in the clouds.
Yes, it sort of says as well online that it's supposed to rain very, very soon, so with lightning. And we're currently in one of the highest points of Ella, so maybe it would be good if we would slowly start our descent. And I'm completely red because it's so humid and hot while walking up, so I look like a tomato.
Yeah, guys, it's about, it's not really that much of a difficult hike. For most people, it will take you between 10 to maybe 25 minutes, depending on your fitness levels, to get up here from the start of the hike itself. It is totally free for you to do, and it is just a little bit, like 1.5 kilometers outside of Ella.
And up here they do have a lot of other activities as well, so you can do zip lining up here, there's archery, there are quads that you can take around and so on, so it's really, really cool. And we even saw a pool resort type of place.
That was so fancy.
Yeah, it looked really, really nice. Would be interesting to know how much you have to pay to enter that pool.
Oh yeah, it looked like some pretty serious luxury there, guys. But we basically started the day off at our place. We had some... Hello, good morning. We started our day.
Did you enjoy my country?
Oh, it's the best. #1, Sri Lanka.
Good to visit my country, yeah.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, guys, we started our day off at Ella Supreme Villa, which is where we're staying at. And fascinating place. Again, in the middle of the jungle. Hello. In the middle of nowhere, pretty much. We had a fantastic breakfast with 2 little doggies that are with us as well. Such a serene and beautiful place. Ella, I can see why it is so popular amongst tourists. There is quite a lot of tourists here right now. A lot of them are just arriving and they're seeing the fog and they look pretty disappointed.
We were so lucky that we managed to get here just in time to enjoy the view for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then the fog and the clouds came in, so it's good if we start our descent now, I'd say. Yeah,
for sure. We literally just managed to take in the amazing views, but now I think we somewhat hastily, it doesn't seem to be too bad, but we slowly need to make our way back down towards the area of Nine Arch Bridge, which is very close, supposedly, to here. It's in the general vicinity or same direction, and this place, Little Adams Peak, is a perfect way to start your day if you are getting up early and you're having your breakfast and a coffee and whatever. Get up here as early as possible because it's rainy season right now.
Exactly, that's what I wanted to say as well. Oh, careful, there's somebody that wants to cross. That's what I wanted to say as well. If you ever do come to Ella or Sri Lanka in general in rainy season, make sure to get up early, because usually kind of around midday, early afternoon, it starts raining heavily. So make sure to get out of bed early.
Yeah, you definitely got to come prepared. This is the trail now, guys. We didn't really show you the way up, just because we were too focused on getting up here
and not dying.
But it's actually, as I said, it's not that difficult. It will take you between 10 and 25 minutes, maybe half an hour, if you want to take your time and take in the amazing views. But 100% recommended. check it out if you do get the time. As I said, we'll make our way now to the Nine Arch Bridge. Hopefully that is not completely consumed by the fog as well, because, or maybe it actually will look really cool in the fog.
I suppose it will, yes.
Make for some really nice pictures there. Let's go, guys. Let's continue exploring around Ella.
So up here, kind of there in the distance, you have the zip lining. You have a climbing wall here that you can use. There's air rifle shooting, archery, and so on. There's even a spa and a cafe. So there's pretty much anything that you might want to do here in the area. You can find everything up on Little Adams Peak. It's kind of halfway. And we checked the prices for the zip lining just there. For local Sri Lankans, it is 3,000 rupees, and for foreigners it's 25 US dollars, so a little bit over 9,000 rupees, which I think is not too much. And if you have the time and the money, when you do come here, definitely check that part out. And we even have a doggy here, as always. We love the doggies.
Now guys, you're probably wondering, hey, why don't you do the zip lining or the rock climbing or whatever it would make for a really nice video? We saw a good few local people along the trail that leads up here to Little Adams Peak. Now we said to a few of them when we were on our way up, we will buy something on the way back down. So we owe them a little bit of a promise that we made to them. So on our way back, we will be interacting with these people, seeing what they have to offer, and maybe we can get a nice fresh lime juice or something like that. Oh, people are ziplining over our heads as we're walking down, which is pretty cool. But yeah guys, hopefully we can get something refreshing.
Yeah, instead of kind of spending that type of money to do zip lining, we just prefer to give it to the locals here in the area, especially because obviously this place here is probably a larger sort of enterprise that makes a lot of money here with tourists, but the locals here in the area seem to be needing the money a little bit more, so we kind of prefer to give the money to them instead of doing zip lining or rock climbing or archery.
Hello. What are you selling?
Ooh, what are these? Oh, are they berries?
Gooseberry.
Gooseberry.
Yeah, we call it Indian gooseberry.
Indian gooseberry. Oh, nice.
Tasty.
They're tasty.
Initially it's like a little bit bitter, but finally you feel it sweet.
It grows on you.
Nice.
Great. I can try one. Thank you. It's bitter at the beginning, that's for sure.
Do you want to buy some?
Yeah, for sure. Let's buy some. People ziplining over us still. You can try one as well, babe.
Oh, thank you, Siti. Oh, it's hard.
Once you get in, it's nice and juicy. But it has a very bitter taste.
Bitter, huh?
So bitter.
Keep on chewing. So you feel it sweet.
Okay.
It gets better, yeah.
Now it's okay.
Yeah.
The first bite was very bitter.
Oh,
Ah, nice.
good for your blood, apparently.
Good for your circulation, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get some.
Yeah, sure, why not? Sorry guys, I have to turn around because I'm wearing the backpack. And Naomi has to take out the Federal Reserves from the backpack.
Yeah. Luke is always the mule when we go up monkeys. When we go up mountains.
When we go up monkeys?
Because I tend to overheat very easily, which is why I wear the sunglasses today.
Some people are buying some as well. It's really funny, guys. Once you bite into it, it really stings you with a bitter taste, and then it gets nice and sweet afterwards. It's very interesting. So we're gonna buy 100 rupees
I
worth.
said for 100
Yeah,
rupees.
sweet.
Ah, she doesn't have a
A bag.
bag.
You can put it in here, just zip it open. We have a backpack, luckily. Let's see what we have, guys.
Wait, I'm just gonna put the wallet back and I'm gonna take the berries.
Okay.
Let's do it like this. Yes, it's okay.
You got a nice double handful for 100 rupees.
Thank you. Stuti.
Stuti, thank you very much. Bye bye. So guys, we got like a double handful of these amazing gooseberries. I'm not gonna lie, once you bite them, the very first bite, it's very bitter.
Next level bitter.
Next level. It actually almost stings your gums. But after like around 30 seconds of chewing them, it gets very, very sweet. So we just loaded up our backpacks. And now we're good to go.
Yes, we're going to have a fruit salad in our backpack because I still have a banana from breakfast that Luke didn't eat. I always keep the bananas kind of for the way as a snack. And now we have gooseberries and a banana. So let's see if we can maybe buy a papaya or something. And we're going to make a fruit salad when we get back home.
Guys, we found the next beautiful lady that we said we would interact with here on the way back. So let's see what she has to offer. Maybe some lemons and some limes.
What do you have? What is this what it is? Oh, this smells so nice. It's
what is it?
Guava. Guava. Wow. Check out the color. This is amazing. Oh, with chili.
You put some chili powder on top. Very interesting. Stuti. Some lemons and limes as well. How do you eat it? You just kind of scoop it out.
Oh, this is such an interesting flavor. It's kind of spicy and salty and sweet from the, I suppose it's a guava, I'm not sure, from the fruit. It's very good.
There's like chili salt over it as well, so see what it tastes like.
Lime? Lime, yes.
Very interesting taste. This is good.
Yes, it's very interesting, very different.
Oh, it's gonna keep me awake for sure. Very spicy.
Yes. This and these ones. How much? Money?
You can probably hear people zip lining over us.
Oh,
This and this. How much?
200.
200.
200, okay. That's all right. Hello.
Okay.
Stuti.
Stuti, thank you. No, it's okay.
It's okay, don't
Thank
worry.
you, bye-bye.
Have a nice day.
Now we have a bag as well for the gooseberries.
Yeah. This is super interesting taste. The chili salt on top as well, it really adds a whole different dimension of flavor to this piece of fruit. Is this guava?
I'm not too sure. They kind of remind me of the Mexican guavas.
Yeah.
But here, I believe in Colombo we had some guavas, but they were kind of green. They were not pink.
They were green and they were crunchy. Like green crunchy fruit with seeds.
Yeah.
So this is a little bit different. This is like a pinky thing with seeds.
Also, don't come for us in the comments. We know that we are overpaying here, but we're trying to give back to the community. So don't come for us in the comments, okay?
Ah, yeah. 200 rupees is a very, very, very small amount of money for...
We have a lot of limes.
Yeah, it's a very small amount of money for us, and it is probably going to help her out in some way. So, and we said to them as well on the way up that we would stop on the way back with them. So
we're now just kind of trying to spread the money over all of the vendors, I'd say, on the way, because obviously we don't want to give to only one family or one person. We want to give to everybody a little bit.
Exactly. And look at this view, just while we're walking.
We're walking through a tea farm here. It's a tea plantation.
Yeah.
It looks like the Ceylon tea. I believe every tea here is the Ceylon tea. So
yeah, it's super, super interesting and very, very beautiful as well. The whole trail actually is very, very beautiful. There's so much incredible scenery all along the way, and on the way back down it's just as nice too. Unfortunately, the fog kind of overtook us just as we kind of 5 minutes after we arrived, but we still managed to take a little bit of nice footage there. Let's go to the Nine Arches Bridge anyways, guys. That was a nice little feel-good moment with the locals. Guys, I have to say, one of the #1 things that Naomi and I truly love about Sri Lanka is no matter where you're walking, you are in nature. Even the hyper-developed areas, like Ella, okay, it's not exactly hyper-developed, but it is starting to be because of how popular it is for tourism. But even at that, with the amount of hotels, the amount of villas, the amount of homestays that are here, you still feel like you are totally in the middle of a jungle almost anywhere you go, apart from the exact center or the town center of Ella. Right now, guys, we are approaching Nine Arches Bridge, or I think we are. We seem to be a little bit lost, even though there's signs everywhere.
Yeah, so there are two ways here, left and right, but on Google Maps, I don't know if you can see it, there's just one path. So I'm not 100%, but I believe it's this way. It should be this way.
We'll see.
Large lodge? I don't know.
Oh, watch out. But
Maybe you went through the thing there into the civilization.
but we are definitely enjoying walking around here. We're seeing a lot of tourists that are taking offers from tuk-tuk drivers to be driven from, you know, Little Adams Peak all the way to Nine Arches, or private tours and stuff like that. And a private tour actually sounds like it would be a really, really good idea. I'm sure there's plenty of options for you to save quite a bit of money and see a lot in a short period of time. But for us, to be honest, we typically always travel as freely as possible, you can say. So we like to walk from destination to destination, and if we are going to take transport, it's going to be the public bus or something like that.
Just experiencing this right now, we're walking through a random tiny street in a village in the rainforest, and to be honest, I'm so grateful just for this exact situation right now. And if you were sitting in a tuk-tuk, you would miss out on this.
Exactly, yeah, you would just whiz past it and you would see it maybe for a split second, but walking and taking it all in, it's a much more enjoyable experience.
So we just came down this kind of very small and slippery trail, and we made it.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Is this a victory dance?
Yes.
Check out this beautiful view. There are so many people, tourists and Sri Lankans alike. I suppose it kind of looks like they are waiting for the train, and I don't mean to get on, I just mean to take pictures probably. Kind of looks like there's a lot of people waiting, and wow, the nature around here is just mind-blowingly beautiful. You have all of these beautiful banana trees. You can even see the banana flower there, and small bananas growing in there as well. It's so beautiful. Oh, and when you arrive, you can even buy water and coconuts and kind of snacks as well here. Hello, how are you? Wow, this is beautiful. And I know this is the go-to sort of vlogger paradise of Sri Lanka, so every single vlogger that ever comes to Sri Lanka probably comes to this area as well. But we didn't want to miss it, so hello doggy! Here we are on the Nine Arch Bridge, and it's stunning. Wow, check this out, you guys. It is so high. And down there you have like a little stream. I don't know if you can see it sort of here. You have some tea plants there in the distance. Someone is flying a drone up here as well. And you have such a stunning view here over the entire area. And down there kind of you have these little huts, I believe there as well. Where you can sort of buy some food, maybe some snacks, a juice or something like that. And there are even tuk-tuks waiting for you up there, so maybe we're gonna take a tuk-tuk back. Because coming down here, the way through the jungle there was a good bit slippery, hey?
It was very treacherous. Like, it's been raining a lot the last few days, so it's been getting progressively more and more muddy. All along the trails, and this trail here that we came down, like Naomi looks like she has a layer of fake tan on at the moment because of all the mud. And yeah, nonetheless though, it was very much worth coming here and checking this place out, because this. What more could you want? Absolutely beautiful views. And I'm wondering what people do if a train randomly decides to pass through here.
I'm sure here on the side you're okay as long as you're not sort of in the middle. Also the trains in Sri Lanka, they're not running crazy fast, so I assume that you can hear a honk or something like that from further away, just to, and then kind of stand here on the side, I suppose.
But again, guys, this Gesundheit.
Sorry.
This 9-arch bridge is again totally free of charge for you to do, especially if you walk here. So if you decide to take your time and walk at a leisurely pace, you'll get here from Little Adams Peak in roughly around 25 minutes walking. And if you have nice weather like we luckily do have today, we don't know though, it might rain soon, but if you do have nice weather, you can definitely walk here very, very easily. And it's well worth the walk because it's very scenic as well and totally free of charge as well.
Oh, it's a big knife, eh? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Big knife.
Big knife.
Oh, you knocked your sign down.
Wow. Perfect.
Only 100 rupees each as well. It's really cool.
Can you take a straw? Wow. So professional.
Thank you. Get the straws open.
Oh,
Use the big knife.
No. Don't use the big knife. Thank you. You want the straw as well? Okie dokie.
Yes, please.
Now, there we go.
Delicious. Everybody's getting some coconuts now as well.
We started a trend.
Oh,
Good coconut.
so good. Super delicious, very fresh.
I'm sort of trying to hold everything well. Very comfortable.
We're making it work though, we're making it work. So good. Just what we need as well. It's been a long day of walking around, but such a fantastic experience, and now we need to figure out how we're going to get back to the center.
Yeah, we're currently contemplating taking a tuk-tuk or walking back. We're not 100% on this. I don't know.
Guys, the tunnel that we just walked through, the train just came, and actually as we were walking back through the tunnel, we were checking out some bats that were actually up in the ceiling of the tunnel. Naomi was kind of stopping and staring at them, and then all of a sudden a woman came running towards us, a local woman, and said, "Train is coming, train is coming." We just started running, and we managed to get out here roughly around 10 or 15 meters in front of this tunnel, and we got to witness the train passing. Loads of people were hanging out of the train and waving to us, and it was a fantastic experience. So beautiful to see the train pass over that bridge as well.
In case you don't have a local woman that is going to warn you as well, if you do walk through that tunnel, you can hear the horn of the train from very far away. So as soon as you hear the horn, just make sure to walk as fast as you can through that tunnel and wait on either side of it, basically, instead of staying inside of the tunnel, because it is quite dangerous. So we were trying to take a tuk-tuk from here to go to Ella Center. It's roughly around 5 kilometers, and usually what the locals pay anyway is around 100 to 200 rupees per kilometer, which is, so we should have probably paid between 500 and 1,000. 1,000 would probably already be too much. And the guys here were saying 2,500 is what they want from us.
They wanted 2,500 rupees just to go 5 kilometers. Now, I'm sorry, but that's insane.
Hello.
It really, really is out of this world, and now they're actually following us as well.
Okay.
It's pretty nuts, to be honest, and it's not a great experience, but
1,200 is what he offered them.
all the way up until now, today has been absolutely amazing. But we're not gonna let this get us down.
Oh, you're so cute, huh?
Still a perfect place, and the Nine Arch Bridge was absolutely fascinating as well. All good, thank you. It's all right. He's just literally following us the entire way. He can follow us all the way back to our accommodation if he wants, but he's just going to be wasting petrol. Yeah, I don't mind walking. If someone is going to try and charge us 2,500 rupees, listen, 2,500 rupees, realistically, it's not that much money, but it's a total and utter joke if we're being honest here. It is literally, how many minutes does it say on Google Maps it is to drive there?
It is around 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And yes, they were saying it's a very difficult road, but they were just pointing kind of at the first part. So over there,
The first-
it was quite muddy for like 50 meters.
Yeah.
And then you have a perfect road down here.
The first literally 100 meters was mud, and now it's a totally perfect concrete road.
Yeah, it doesn't make too much sense, to be honest. I understand that they want to make money, and I understand that they want to make money to live, but we might as well walk and enjoy some more nature, or walk towards the next bigger road and maybe get a tuk-tuk over there.
Hello.
The little businessman.
We're so glad that we decided to walk and not take the tuk-tuks. This is a really fun little journey that we're going on, and I think, to be honest, we're gonna earn our dinner. The next place that we're headed to is a local restaurant that's very close to where we are staying, called the Golden Cabin Restaurant, and the guy that runs it is absolutely fantastic, so we really want to show you just how nice he is and how honest he is as well. And the food that he makes in that restaurant is literally to die for. It's so delicious.
It's so good. It's outrageously good.
Yeah.
We've been going there every single day since we arrived in Ella.
Yeah, it's truly, truly amazing. Look at this, we have a horse. Naomi's very allergic to horses, but I'm not. And
I'm gonna keep my distance.
but this horse is really cool. My mom would love this. And there's some horse poop as well. But yeah guys, this walk is, even though it might be a little bit long, it's roughly around like 4 kilometers or something to get back. Well worth it, and the rain is holding off as well so far, thankfully.
Please
jinx
don't
it.
jinx it.
So guys, after roughly around 5-kilometer walk, we made it back to the amazing Golden Cabin Restaurant. We're gonna have some food.
Just in time for the rain.
Yes. How is journey?
Very nice.
Amazing, yeah.
Let's take
Hi.
Thank you.
Okay, so 1 hot butter mushroom,
Yeah.
and then we will have 2 chicken rice and curry.
It's so funny because we exactly outwalked the rain here. It basically started raining the second we came to this restaurant. So we had the perfect timing for all of this, and we cannot wait to eat this food because the food here is basically sent from heaven. Our food just came out. We nearly finished our drinks. We had a pineapple juice, and Luke had a Coca-Cola there. Now we got red rice, a coconut sambal. I believe these might be lentils. I'm not 100% on this. This is a jackfruit curry, beans. This is chicken curry. And what are these called?
Poppadoms.
Poppadoms.
Yep.
So
An extra bit of texture for, and you can use poppadoms as well to like scoop up all of these amazing different foods. The reason that we really enjoy this place as well is because it's kind of like almost tapas. So you get all of these like
Sri Lankan tapas.
Sri Lankan tapas, yeah. You get all of these like individual bowls or plates full of different goodies, and then what you can do, you can see Naomi do it here. You basically take one of each thing, or you mix it together however you like, and that way you can decide just how spicy you want it, or which kind of texture that you want each of your plates to be. It's really a fantastic experience, and the flavors that come across in this food is just out of this world. I believe this is the third time that we've been at this place.
Yes.
And we can't stop coming back just because of how good it is and how friendly and warm and nice the owner is. He is always greeting us every day that we've been here, that we're walking up and down the road. He kind of stops and waves at us, and we have a little conversation as well. But we're gonna dig into this food now, and yeah, we're very hungry.
The papadums are hot this time.
Oh yeah, they came out fresh. This food is incredibly fresh as well. That's another thing.
I'm so excited to try the jackfruit curry, because actually we've been walking past so many jackfruits for the last few days here in the area, and we were always like, oh, we need to try this. So this time we got a jackfruit curry. Every time you come here, they sort of have a different vegetable as well that they give you in a curry form. So this time it is a jackfruit curry. I cannot wait to try it. This is amazing.
Taste is good, yeah. Nice and sweet, probably, the jackfruit.
So it's, I don't know, some of you guys in the comments have described the jackfruit as like when you cook it, it's kind of a little bit more of the unripe version of it, I believe. So this one is not crazy sweet, but you taste that it's a fruit. Wait, I'm gonna shove. Excuse me.
Oh, we have some more.
Do we have space?
So much food.
It's okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This
so
looks
much.
amazing. Thank you.
These are the buttered mushrooms.
Yes, but
Butter mushrooms.
nice.
Oh,
They look amazing.
thank you.
I'm gonna shove this into your mouth so you can give it a try.
Okay.
It's so good.
It's so amazing. Oh my god. To be honest, I don't really have words because it's been such a long day. We left pretty early in the morning. We had an amazing breakfast at our homestay, and then we went and did everything that you guys saw. So this is probably now a pretty long video, but this food is absolutely 10 out of 10. We're going to dig in and enjoy. Catch up with you guys now in a second.
Also, if you want to visit this restaurant, we're going to leave the name and address down below in the description.
For sure.
Now, today was such a beautiful day, and we're so grateful for the things that we were able to experience today.
Yeah, it was absolutely out of this world. Ella is fantastic, and we genuinely can see now why it's just so popular. Especially, you might have seen in the last video we took the train. That was incredible. Ella is also incredible, so definitely do yourself a favor if you do visit Sri Lanka, which you should do. If you are planning a trip, check out Ella for sure.
I couldn't agree more, and I have been holding myself back all day today to not make a joke, and it's under my umbrella.
Ella, It's the cheesiest thing I've ever heard in my life.
And that's all from us today, you guys.
Yeah, but for now, my name is Luke.
My name is Naomi.
We are the Two Mad Explorers.
And this is your reminder to keep exploring.
See you guys in the next Sri Lankan adventure.
Stuti for watching.
Stuti, bye bye.
Ella, Ella,